the things that I've built that I'm working on are something that is so near and dear to me from growing up and being like ashamed, and I was abused as a kid from this pastor, and I went through a really dark time growing up gay and having people that did not support me and rejected me and bullied me. And creating We Are Dark has been something that really means something to me. And to see it succeed and become $1 billion business and watch the world see this gay brand succeed and show them that everything they did to me was just means something, you know? I guess that I guess I'm still dealing with the trauma that I've had to deal with my whole life for being gay in this world and not being accepted. Maybe that's why I like the 1% circle so much, because they all accepted me. And I didn't feel like I had to hide who I was. I didn't feel like, oh, I can't be gay because so many people in that circle are gay and it was cool to be gay. And I felt like I found my family, my place in the world, because I didn't have to hide who I was. And maybe that's why I'm trying so hard to get back there. I found my real friends, and then I had to leave them all because I lost myself in the process. And I want to be who I was as a kid, and so excited about creating something that the world loves. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to say, I created this and the whole world loves it? You know? I don't want to be embarrassed anymore. I want to be proud of who I am and proud of what I'm working on and the future I'm creating for myself. And I want to be someone who makes a difference. And I read my comments from a long time ago sometimes, and I see messages that people send me about like my coming out story, and even my story I posted a couple weeks ago, everyone talking about their experience and how me telling my story helped them, and that really means something to me. And that's why I made this brand. And well, really, James made this brand, and it's why I fell in love with it. And when we were in the Philippines earlier this year, this brand was originally about depression and the darkness of depression. And that's why it was called We Are Dark, because depression and loneliness and and we had a store in Hawaii, and it was successful, but I couldn't stay there. But in the Philippines this year, he found that the darkness he goes through and feels is because he's gay in the straight world that doesn't accept him. And that's what the darkness represents, is the struggle that we go through as gay people, trans people, lesbian, bi. We all go through it. We all don't feel accepted. Anyone in the queer community goes through this. We all feel the hate of the world. And I just want to succeed, so it's like shoving it in their face. Everything they've done to me. Use that energy and just watch them from the sidelines. Have them watch me from the sidelines and just be like, wow. He really made something of himself. And everyone in my high school can. Bullying sucks. And I thought I was over it, but I guess I'm not. I really thought I was. Let's see more of my note that I wrote to myself. I guess that was my note. I don't think I've really ever cried on a video before. This is a first for me. Maybe once. I don't think so. Have any of you guys ever felt conflicted about where you're at in your life? Any of you guys had to start over from scratch, no matter how high up you got? Starting over sucks. And it's hard. It's hard when you hit the ground. It almost feels like I've sunk in the ground at some points, and it's so hard to get up every day and work on something and say, this is it. I'm going to be successful today. And because sometimes you just don't see it, and that makes it really hard to keep working on it. And I am sorry that I have lost myself. I'm sorry to me that I've lost myself, and I'm sorry to you there's so many people that I could have helped, I know, with my stories, and I love helping people. I really do. It's one of the most important things to me, is seeing someone respond with something I've helped them overcome or struggled with. It's when we had our store in Hawaii, I would help people with I would tell them my story, and then they would tell me their story about depression, or maybe they lost someone, and watching them tell me their story and their emotions, and I could see that I was making a difference in their life because someone understood them and they knew they weren't alone anymore. I think that's what it's about. We don't want to be alone. No one wants to be alone. I think that's what it's about. Maybe I feel alone because I'm not in that circle of friends anymore. And I miss them. And I feel like maybe I don't deserve to be friends with them because I don't have millions of dollars, and that's the prerequisite for being there. Maybe that's why I feel alone. And that's why I'm struggling to make this video. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing through. And if you want to subscribe to watch me succeed, I invite you to press the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.